I'm Raphael with SoutheasternGeneralContractors.com. Let's get started. So whenever you're negotiating, the first thing you want to do is to have a notebook and a pen handy so you can write down some things when you're meeting with subcontractors and vendors. And here's exactly what I do. I will ask them a few questions. I will say, hey, how long is it going to take you to get this job completed? And they're going to say something along the lines, oh, it's going to take me 2 days or 3 days. Whatever day they say, let's just say they say 3 days. I'll say, okay, let's be fair. Let's say 4 days, right? And the reason why I go above what they say is it shows that I'm reasonable, more than reasonable, and I'm trying to be fair. So I'll write down 4 days. And then I'll say, how many people is it going to take to get this job completed? They'll say 3 days. Now, when they say, I meant 3 people. When they say 3 people, I'll say, is that including yourself? And they'll say, whatever they say, yes, that's including myself. Okay, 3 people, including yourself. And you're paying your folks like what? And I'll just kind of assume here when I'm role-playing, while I'm role-playing, I'll assume with the person, I'll say, you know, what are you paying your folks? $20, $25 an hour? And then they'll normally say, yeah, around 23, 25, and I'll write that down. And I'll do the math. So you got to know the numbers, and you got to show them you know the numbers and that you're being fair. And I'll write down how long it's going to take them, how many people it's going to take to get the job done, and then I'll do the math by how much they're getting paid per hour. 3 people times $25 per hour times 3 days equals X amount of dollars. And then I'll say, and I know you got other overhead like fuel and things of that nature, staff, blah, blah, blah. So let's add in another, you know, $1,000 for, you know, for that overhead, right? So we're coming to be, just throwing the rough numbers out there, the total to get this job done within that time frame is going to be somewhere around what, $4,000, right? And I'll say this and get their confirmation. Yeah, that sounds about right, what I was thinking. So I've got $6,000 allowed for this scope of work. It's going to cost you roughly $3 grand if you do a great job, or worst case scenario, $4 grand, and that leaves you around $2,000 profit on this job. You know, that's if that's the number that I need to be at, the $6,000 number. If it's $5,000, same thing would happen. But the key thing about this is that you're in control, you're dictating the pace, you're guiding the conversation where you want it to go while being fair and creating a win-win for your subcontractors or vendors. This tactic alone has helped us save a lot of money and leave our subcontractors and vendors feeling like they have won also, because they get to actually see the numbers. A lot of people don't even do this, but it shows that they're making a good profit. And if there's any disconnect, you find that out really quickly and you can adjust and go from there. But this, by far, on every project, every time I meet with a subcontractor vendor, I end up getting 9 times out of 10 exactly where I want to be, which helps me control the pricing and control my numbers. Let me know after you implement this into your strategies what you think, or in your negotiations. Be sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. I'm Raphael with SoutheasternGeneralContractors.com.